All right, so this is going to be my first grade lesson. Here's going to be my standard. Students will comprehend content related to health promotion. Performance indicator 1.1.2, describe the types of foods and beverages that should be limited. So what we're going to do is the class would start out, I'd have kind of the fruit groups listed up here for the kids. I'd call out to the class, we just kind of have like an open discussion, have kids calling out random foods, and as they call them out, I'd ask them, well, what food group do you think it goes in? And we'd go accordingly. Have them went ahead and fill out some of my categories here, save a little bit of time on the video. This would promote a lot of just open discussion, be able to talk about what kind of foods are healthy and what aren't healthy. I did label a couple up here. You might have some kids throw out for milk and dairy, something like ice cream, and I put a little asterisk next to them because yeah, it would fall under milk and dairy, but then we'd go into why you would want to limit your ice cream, even though it is considered a milk. Then also like French fries, you could say something like that, and we would talk about why French fries aren't necessarily good for you, like deep fried and whatnot. And then after we go through and they get a good idea of what foods belong in what food groups, would come over and I'd have each group would have, or each person, I'd give out little handouts. And on the handouts, these wouldn't be cut out yet. It'd be something they'll be able to do by themselves. You're gonna have all these to cut out. And then once they get them cut out, I'll ask each kid to have them on their desk. And I'll set up little categories like this. What they'll do is then they'll, the foods that they cut out, they'll put them into each food group. And once they get all that going, I'll be walking around, kind of helping them out if they have any questions. Just kind of helping with any confusion or whatnot. Let's see. All right. Then once we had all their stuff in the right categories, I'd be going around and checking, making sure everything looks all right. And then we'd start to make this little project together. Another thing you can do with them, if you're trying to just build some time or count some time, they can go through and color these. I went ahead and made what the final product will look like. You'll have your 5 food groups around the plate, and then they'll go through and I'll be helping maybe with me and some assistants in the class. And we'll just kind of make this diagram so that way they can take this home, have something to look at. And I think it would be a fun activity for the kids just to kind of get a good idea of what they should and shouldn't be eating and what and where each food belongs in terms of the food groups. So that's just kind of an overview of the lesson. And thank you very much.